and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be part of the series, like I told you before, right? Tame Your MBM. Even I had to think, I was like, wait, what? Tame Your MBM. So tame your mind, your body, and your money. So today we're going to be talking about money. Who doesn't like to talk about money, you know? So I figured I would use this opportunity to just kind of like, let's just talk about money, right? How can we, money is very important. I don't care the person who says money is not everything, or maybe they're chastising other people. You safe, you too like money. Who not like money? If you look, please, if you don't like money, give it to me, or I will send you my bank details. No, but on a more serious note though, money is important, right? We live on this earth and the earth goes round, things happen and all that. And I'm sorry to say, money makes the world, money makes the world go around. So how can we, and a lot of us were in this rat race, right? We like have a 9 to 5, or maybe it's even 9 to 9. Some people work now, it's crazy. It's like 9 to 5, quote unquote. But we do the whole 9 to 5, work, come home. And there's those of us here in the diaspora, there's hardly any time for anything because we're just like chasing the money. So let's take a step back to just, okay, how can we make our money work harder for us, right? Because me, I'm all about like the soft life. I want to be sleeping and be hearing the alerts coming into my bank account. Do you understand? Cha-ching. So it's like, how can we make money work for us? But I think let's just take a step back to just look at things holistically, right? It's almost like for you to be able to make your money work for you, you have to be intentional about it. And for you to be intentional about it, there are things you have to set in place, right? To be intentional about it, to make the money work for us. So I'm going to be discussing 4 topics or highlighting 4 things that I think has worked well for me, is working well for me. I am imbibing more of in my life now that I'm older, I've got family and all that. And I think it is very important. I think this is my opinion, sharing it with you with these 4 things. Now, this is not an exhaustive list by no means, but I think it helps to set the foundation, right? So number 1 is having a budget. It is very, very important to have a budget. In short, those people who don't run on a budget, I don't even know how they do it, because how do you know where your money is going if you don't have a budget, right? How do you know where you're spending your money? How do you know how your money is spent? We know how our money is made, right? Especially if you just have the 9 to 5. Yes, the salary that's coming in. But how do you know how your money is going? Yes, you have the rent and all, but what else? Having that budget sort of provides some level of accountability. It sets you on the straight and narrow. It helps to provide like a path or like a plan. So every month, okay, hey, X comes in and then Y goes out. Oh, and by the way, Y that goes out, this is what Y is made up of. 1, 2, rent, mortgage, this, that, blah, 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 blah. And then this is what I save. Now, some people will tell you, because some people do, expenses, and then this is what I save the remaining. Some people will tell you, nope, take X. As soon as you get your salary, just say 10% you're saving. So you're paying yourself first. You're saving 10% or 15% or whatever it is, or 20% first. Out of sight, out of mind, right? You just take that money, put it in savings, and then everything else you budget for. Okay, then what's left? Okay, mortgage, rent, car note, groceries, kindergarten fees or whatever it is, baby care, all of that. So it is very important. Having that budget is crucial. Now, does it mean having a budget, it means you have to be so stoic and just stick to it? No, there's some months, of course, you're going to blow that budget through the roof because life happens, right? But what you find is, for the most part, it brings you back to the center, right? Even if you veer off some months and all that, but it brings you back to the center and then follow the budget. It is crucial. It has helped me. I don't, because maybe I'm an accountant, I gotta know, but it does really help me. So that's 1. Then 2 is increasing your sources of income. So personal finance coaches will tell you, for you to become a millionaire, you need at least 7 streams of income. 7. Okay, I'm not saying once I finding 7, no, because although you can find 7, but that's not the topic of that. Will be topic for another day. Basically, what it is you need to make money. You need to kind of make more money, bring in more money, right? So if you have your and there are ways to do it, right? So if you have, and I'll just give you an example. If you've got your 9 to 5, maybe get a side gig, right? And it could be anything. You could turn your hobby into a gig that's paying. It could be anything. It could be babysitting. It could be maybe you're good at knitting and you're able to sell it, on some of these marketplaces, Etsy or whatever it is. Or you're good at decorating or interior decor or cake making, or just whatever it is. Like you make the most fantastic, awesomest agege bread. Do you understand? Make it and sell it and earn your side gig. So basically, it's bring in more money, right? Then number three is, okay, once you have this more money, it's like, okay, and you have a budget, it's like, what do we do with it? If you're the one that has debt, and many of us have debt, some form of debt, whether it's consumer debt, whether it's student loans, whether it's whatever it is, right? You start to tackle the debt and pay it down. And there are ways you can do it. You can do tackle the the high interest, gather all your credit cards or whatever it is, in order of high interest rates, and you start to tackle them one by one. Or you can flip it and do in order of balances. So lay out all your credit cards. If you have 5 credit cards with various balances, lay them all out and start to pay off the lowest balances first, right? Because it gives you that gratification, low hanging fruits. You're able to you earn money from your side gig. Some people will say this money from my side gig is just going to go towards paying debt. And as soon as you get money, you tackle that. Oh, this one has $500 that I'm owing. I'm just going to pay it off, and you keep the card away. Before you know it, you start chipping away at the debt. And before you know it, you're down to your last one, and then you're done, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? That's what I'm working on, because I have debt. We have debt. Now, so once you're done, now the fourth piece is, once you've paid down all your debt and you have all this excess money that's coming in, so you have money from your side gig, you still have your 9 to 5, you've paid down debt, right? So that's no longer a cause of annoyance or like a cash sucker, because that's what I call it, just sucks out cash, right? Now you have all this cash, you're like, okay, how do you deploy it? How do you then put all this cash to good use to make you money? So this is what you call passive. You invest passively, or you engage in passive investments. And there's so many other vehicles as well. This is where you now start to think about, okay, life insurance, do I have all that? Okay, passive investments, do I dabble into stock investing? Do I do real estate investing? There's so many things, right? You start to put this money to good use. When we say in your sleep, you're hearing something, that's what we want to be. And you will then get to the point where your side gig can become your main gig, right? And then you're earning money, you're hearing the cha-chings from your passive income, from your passive investments. That is the life. Now you're living the baby girl life. Do you understand? You can go on that vacation knowing that it is the cash flows from your passive income that is paying for that vacation. Okay? Oh, topic for another day, delayed gratification. We're going to talk about this because I think this one is training your mind, right? It's a mindset thing. Delayed gratification. We'll talk about it. But anyway, tame your mind, body, and money. Okay, let's do this, guys. These 4 things, like I said, are my guiding posts. They're helping me. They continue to help me. And some people are probably sitting there thinking, oh my goodness, yeah, I'd like to do a side gig, but I don't know what to do. We'll talk about it. Okay, I'll do another episode where we talk about side gig possibilities. Okay, all right, people, tame your mind, your body, and your money. I'll see you next time.